Hello everyone, my name is Aditya Bujari. Today we are gonna learn about Agile methodology, SRUM Framework, and something about waterfall model also. So I'm gonna start about waterfall model because it's a history on Agile's discovery. In early on, the software used to be developed by waterfall method, such as first used to be requirements, design, implementation, verification, and maintenance. But after after one process, they could not go on first process again. That's why if the client has three features, asking for three features, then uh, if the product teams comes upon testing and the client is telling to add a fourth feature, that is not possible in waterfall model uh, because the software is like a block of cards. If a single piece go missing, it is gonna fall. That's why nowadays agile methodology is used to overcome this. In agile, as you can see, there is also planning, designing, developing, and testing and deploying. But these are done in different parts. Like for one feature, there is a part. Like for second feature, there is a part. Third feature, there another part. We'll learn about in detail, but I'm gonna show this of basics. The agile methodology. The agile methodology. This is the official page of Agile Manifesto, in which we are gonna see Agile Manifesto. Agile methodology has four principles and four values and 12 principles. The four values are: first value, individuals and interactions over process and tools. In development, we should give more prioritize to the individuals over the process. It's not like you should ignore the process. So both should be very balanced. Working software over comprehensive documentation. It's a very good point. Working software. The team should be working on software, giving more their time in working of the software than documentation. Because no one likes documentation. For example, if you are buying a mobile phone, you are going to see the mobile phone is working or not. You are not going to see the documentation it comes with. Understood? Customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Customer collaboration should be most prioritized because we should listen to our clients what are the features what they want over the context we have made, responding to change over a following plan. If a client asks for a change or he wants to update a feature, then we should not tell him we can't do it. We should do it because in Agile we respond to change, we accept the changes. Now I'm gonna explain 12 principles of Agile software. First principle, our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. In this principle, it is explaining us that we should give our utmost priority to the clients. If the client wants his software early as possible, we should provide him early as possible. We should deliver the continuous delivery of software. Like we said, we should develop the software in parts, part 1, part 2, part 2. If one feature is ready, we should deploy it to the client to make use of it. Second principle, welcoming changes requirements even late in the development. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. Uh, this principle explains us that if a client is requesting a change at the last moment, that the development should not, then the development team should not to be depressed. It take as a challenge, and we should make it happen. Delivering working software frequently from a couple of weeks to a couple of months with a preference to a shorter time scale. It uh, is explaining us we should divide our software into parts, and we should give our divided software and deploy it for satisfying the customer, for satisfying the client. Business principle, people and developers must work together daily throughout the project. In this, business people and developers should work together. They should do meetings and they should do the work together. Then only the project could be possible. Build projects around motivated individuals, give them the environment and support they need, and trust them to get the job done. We should do our project during with the individuals which are motivated, so that the project could be done fast. The most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is face-to-face conversation. Uh, in this principle, it explains that we should do face-to-face meeting to discuss the important features on which the on which we are gonna work out. Working software is a primary measure of progress. Working software is a primary measure of progress. It's simple. Agile process promotes sustainable development. The sponsors, developers, and the user should be able to maintain a constant pace independently. Like the client, the developing team, the tester, everyone should be at a constant pace. They should know each other's advantages and disadvantages. Then only the software could be possible. Continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. Like uh, continuing the attention and technical enhancements to the software makes the software happens to be good design and increases its agility. Simplicity, the art of maximizing the amount of work done, is essential. The art of maximizing the amount. Like in a short time, the people should do more work and uh, and let the software happen faster. The best architecture, requirements and designs emerge from self-organizing teams. This principle trying to explain us that in a developing team, there should not be a one that forcing others to do the work. They should all do work simultaneously by trusting each other, by helping each other. Then only then only the software can be deployed, because it is not a individual software, it's a teamwork. At regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective, then tunes and adjusts its behavior. This principle trying to explain us that in regular intervals, all the people should meet, should share their learnings, and should teach each other how they are doing. In that way, they can improve their self, and by improving themselves, they can develop the software faster. In Agile, in Agile, there are different. Let me show you. Agile frameworks. Mainly, uh, Agile Agile is a methodology. It's not a framework. Agile is uh, the framework which follows Agile are SRUM, Kanban, and also XP. But we are gonna talk about Scrum in this video. So I am gonna show you a diagram. This is a diagram of the Scrum framework from the scrum.org official website. First, there is a product backlog. In this product backlog, there are all the features that the client needed. After they this is divided. These features are divided in different sprint. Like for example, if this is a single feature, this feature is divided into single sprint, and this part is sprint planning. In this sprint planning, the team uh, uh, in this sprint planning, the product owner is the person who gets the information from the product from the client and transfer the information to the team. So this is about sprint planning. In sprint backlog, I explained it. After sprint backlog, there is a Scrum team. Wait, I will show you by drawing. Scrum team consists of uh, first is a product owner. Product owner is the person who gets the client requirement, because client cannot talk directly to the developer, because the client don't know about the technicality, or he doesn't know about what the features. He only knows about what features he wants. He doesn't know how to develop it or how to explain about it. So the product in owner is a person who talks to the client about what requirements he needs and what do he want in his software. Then the product owner explain everything to the Scrum Master and the developers. Scrum Master is a person who looks upon all the developers' team, because Scrum Master's main duty uh, is uh, is to look upon all the developers, that they are doing their works good, or they are not being disturbed for that's work. And third part are developing team. Developing team consists of developers uh, and testers, DevOps teams, etc. This developer team consists of almost 8 to 9 people maximum. I'm gonna uh, tell you about how Scrum works. see, uh, if a client is giving you a software and in earlier times when people used to follow the waterfall model, then that time the client used to give the all the feature, all the requirement he wants, and the developing team used to give him a time span. Like example, if it started on, if we started at that time, then the end, then the whole software will get the client on this time. It should be around 1 year, 2 year. So in that span, the client has nothing. He has to wait for his software. But in this meantime, uh, everything changes in the market. That new features come in his mind, or he wants something better, something different. So that's why in today's uh, nowadays everyone follows agile methodology. In agile, if this is a project, if this is a software that clients needs, then in by following the agile methodology, see, if if this is a full project which requires around 1 year, then they are divided in four parts. Like one feature is added at first, second feature is added at second spring, third feature is added at third spring, and fourth feature is added at fourth spring. So these intervals which are between each other are called as sprint. These intervals are called as sprint. So if a client wants his software, the developing team can give him this software in 2 weeks by adding a single feature. So the client has something to deploy. After 2 weeks, the developing team will update the software and add second feature, there goes after third sprint there will be third feature, in fourth sprint fourth feature, as that the by following this methodology, by following agile, the client can get his software in just 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, which is deployed, and people can use it. By end of the year, he will be get his full-fledged software. And if in this meantime he wants another feature which should be added, then there could be another sprint in which he could add his new features. But uh, in waterfall model, they don't give this feature. It's only possible in Agile. So let's talk about more about Scrum. We were at Scrum team. In Scrum team after daily Scrum. Daily Scrum means the all the people which are uh, which are in the Scrum team should meet once daily. They should talk about all the achievements, all the things they are feature added once a day. But this meeting uh, is of very short time, like 15 minutes. It should be a standing meeting, because while when a person sit, it's relaxed, so it goes a long time, which is a waste of time. So it is a standing meeting. After that, there is an increment definition of done. In this increment, a sprint is over. The feature which the client needs in first sprint is done. After that, sprint review. In sprint review, all the people which are in the Scrum team discuss what were the features they worked on, how much time they required, how much time they spent, and what were they doing. After sprint review, in after increment and sprint review, one feature is deployed successfully. Now it's come for second feature. In the sprint review and sprint planning, there is a sprint retrospective feature. In retrospective, there is a meeting. In this meeting, all the people are in the Scrum team discuss discuss about uh, what they learn in the previous sprint, what were their learnings, what features worked on, uh, how they the- uh, look upon the challenges they face during the sprint. All that learnings they should share each other so so they could uh, develop each other's perspective. So that's how each sprint is done, and after a particular goal of 8 to 10 sprint, the whole project is done. That's how the Scrum framework works. Thank you for me. Thank you for listening me.